So presently, I'm reading this book, When I'm Gone, Look for Me in the East. It's a novel by Quan. She's the author of We Ride Upon Sticks. And she is known for a lyrical and evocative style of writing. She often combines vivid imagery with deep emotional exploration. She creates immersive and thought provoking narratives. When she writes, it's really, that's where you can see her. And even if you read her prose, it's so poetic. There's almost like as if you're reading, uh, it's in motion. It's so poetic with attention to detail and a focus on capturing the nuances of human experiences and emotions. And when you read, you will come across rich descriptions. Of course, characters are complex and themes that delve into identity, history, and the human condition. So it's worth the read. And this is all about Mongolia. And you get the culture, you get the geography of the place when you read. You come across some historical characters and all of that. Um, I'll read out in the next uh, part, but in this, I'm just going to introduce you to this book, what it is from the cover, from the jacket. I'm going to read now. So, when you read the book, it's so real, but it starts with a disclaimer that it is a fiction, it's a work of fiction. So, let me just read a little from here, from this. Tasked with finding the reincarnation of a great Lama, a spiritual teacher who may have been born anywhere in the vast Mongolian landscape, the young monk Tulun sets out with his identical twin Mun, who has rejected the monastic life they once shared. Their relationship will be tested on this journey through their homeland, as each possesses the ability to hear the other's thoughts. So they're twins, and really interesting when you go through it. Proving once again that she's a writer of immense range and imagination, Quan carries us across a terrain as unforgiving as it is beautiful and culturally varied, from the western Altai mountains to the eerie starkness of the Gobi Desert to the ancient capital of Genghis Khan. So here there are vast description of the Gobi deserts, the shifting uh, sand dunes, etc. And then she also talks um, on Genghis Khan, his how he was a ruler that brought about so much of development, contrary to our belief. I mean, we always take him to be very cruel, etc. As so, here she writes, as their country stretches before them, questions of faith, along with more earthly matters of love and brotherhood, haunt the twins. So I don't know if it is a work of fiction when she talks about Genghis Khan as uh, almost like a benevolent ruler of that area. That's it. So, are our lives our own, or do we belong to something larger? So, when I'm born, for me in the East is stunningly far flung examination of our individual struggle to retain our convictions and discover meaning in a fast changing world, as well as a meditation on accepting what simply is. And while you read, there's so many of these philosophical nuggets that you come across. And uh, the chapters are for easy read. I mean, it's a very easy read, it's comfortable. Chapters are like just 1 or 2 pages. So, publishers are Pantheon, Pantheon Books, New York. So all details of copyright, etc., given is given here on this page, and it's dedicated for the Sangha. This is a little map of Mongolia. There's Russia there, Inner Mongolia, China. And that's it. Now I found this very, very interesting. Like, you have these little icons given, and there are 9 of them, and under each one of these they are divided into small little chapters. So in a way, if you say there are 9 main chapters and each of these chapters are further subdivided, but each one will have the same icon. For example, let me show you this one. Can you see the count? So the main heading for this is In the Shadow of the Volcano. You can see the figure of this conch. Now look at this. Oracles are consulted under this. It comes under this icon. It's just a 2-page chapter. And then tell me, is Budog a good idea? So another heading is The Volcano Always Stays in Sight. See, and that's the end of the chapter. The next is The Snow and Lasha. Then you have, there is to be chanting and incense and candles. In my hands, it's both heavier and lighter than I expect. So here you have the, in the auspicious month, do not let my brother die. When the red horse stops running. After 2 pages, the chapter ends in another one under this icon again, Countess. The world is a mystifying place. Very interesting. I found the whole book to be. Well, in praise of the book, it's written that Quan vastly expands readers' horizons, both geographical and metaphysical, and imaginative tour de force by Booklist Starred Review. And well, that's the ISBN number. Yeah. An interesting novel for sure.